Hey, what's up, my friends? John Hiley here with Tactical Dent. I'm going to be going over this door ding. In fact, it looks like two. But yes, that is the infamous piece of tape that clients will tape underneath or on the dent. And so let's go ahead and check it out again. That first shot was with my cell phone, and then this shot is actually with my Oakley Meta glasses. Might be a little loud out here, guys. I'm literally waiting for Wingstop to cook my wings. Going home at the end of the day. Y'all, this is the new compact. It was built off of the tactical design. We're calling these the tequila hubs. And beautiful enough, I've actually got this soft tip that I'm going to drop in there. And we're going to push a lot of this up. Now, this is an aluminum door. Now, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I do have a long extension on the end of this bad boy that I recommend if you get the compact hubs. This is super thin, by the way, y'all. Super thin. And I am using the VIP carbon fiber window guard. You got to be very careful when you work on any window whatsoever. Now, this is not laminated glass, but it is very hard aluminum. So these pushes that I'm making are, look at this. Look at that push. Look at that grip that I have on the end of this tool. Extremely powerful setup here. So now that I pushed a little bit of it up with the soft tip, I'm going to go ahead and switch to the blade. And this is a door lord. So this is a 5/16 door lord, which is incredibly thin, but super powerful. Now, this is part of Anson's new line where they are making their own tools. Y'all are going to hear all kinds of background. I'm literally standing behind them in the Colony, Texas, standing over here by the road at a Wingstop, walking around the building while they're making my chicken wings. Super powerful and ultra thin tool that I'm using on this repair. And ultimately, guys, I know this is a small door ding, and a lot of y'all are used to me putting on big smashes, things like that. But I really think there's a lot to learn even for the small door dings. This is a mobile job. I'm actually in the individual's garage. And what you seen initially was me pump up as much as I could with that first soft tip style tool. Again, that's part of the compact series. What's beautiful about it is these tools are so thin, so powerful, and we've got these screw on. They're kind of like soft tips, if you guys know what I'm talking about. Some of you old school dent techs, you guys know what's up with the soft tips. But it's a different version that you can't bust through the end of the soft tip, and it's never going to slip off. It's never going to fall off. Now, what you guys see me there was doing my very first knockdown session. That is with the sharpest peak tip tool. Look, when you're using aluminum, the sharper the better when it comes to your knockdown sessions. Aluminum, especially this on this Mercedes GT, incredibly hard aluminum to push on. And that is, my friends, just the way that it is with aluminum. In fact, for many years, really the VIP sharp metal tip was the go-to for aluminum. But now we've got these peak tips as well. Now, I'm not discrediting the VIP sharp tip. I love that thing. Love it, love it, love it. But also this hard plastic peak, and that's the one that's smaller than the Pee-wee. So a lot of cool tool choices here. And if you guys don't know the difference between the traditional tactical hubs and the actual compact hubs, well, essentially it's a smaller hub which allows smaller diameter tools to fit into tighter areas, and it's really good. But in my opinion, you almost have to have that extension. So the compact hub does not come as long as the one that you see in my video. Now you guys see aluminum. I'm doing a little bit of wet sanding here. Guys, this is pretty close to real time. This door ding, I was probably in and out of the job within 15 minutes. This right here is me using the Koschemi German cutting compound, very high polish here. And I'm going to give it a little love. Another reason, one of the reasons why I sanded it, if you zoom up earlier in the video, there was an actual paint scratch in the finish. And I assure you that the client wanted that out. It was one of the, not only the ding, but he wants the paint scratch out. I didn't promise anything, but it actually came out really good on this repair. Now you guys see I'm actually using the flex tool. This multi-tool is incredible. The fact of the matter is it actually can be a buffer like this, a rotary, very small rotary. Awesome for paintless dent removal, but you can also put a orbit on it, and it can be a 3-inch orbital where you can polish on some of your next level polishes. And the orbitals are nice because they do not, well, they minimize holograms. What is that? Well, we used to call them swirls. Now everybody came up with a fancy word, hologram, so we'll just use that. And so you guys can see that scratch is completely gone. And so now I'm going to go in. This is the Rupes. Now, I didn't switch out. You may, hey, John, how come you didn't just use that other tool? Well, I didn't have it with me. I'm always carrying this Rupes in there. So, hey, same thing, same difference. But the Rupes is a great tool as well. So, hey, you get a two-for-one deal today. You get to see the flex tool and the Rupes in full action. Now, the Rupes, I believe I'm using step 2 polish. So incredible. I'm telling you all, there is no swirls, there is no holograms on this door. Y'all got to care about that. Right now we're doing a hailstorm, and I'm moving my light back, by the way, just to get that tighter reflective angle. But right now we got a hailstorm going on here in Texas, and I told my guys, I said, you know, I got some freaking savages here, and they want to fix some pretty bad hoods and stuff like that. But if you're buffing it with a rotary, you got to go over it with, I gave them my Milwaukee orbital polishing pad, some Koschemi purple, which is the highest level polish. And now they're polishing everything because I had to go out and polish the first one. I seen some little holograms, and we don't want that. We do not deliver products that look like that. So, y'all, if you guys haven't got serious about your buffing, make sure you do. It's a lot about the pads. It's a lot about the particular, tools that you use, and also how you use them, how you connect them to the panel. There's a lot out there about that. I won't make this tutorial about buffing, but make sure you're stepping it up in that if you're a current PDR tech and you're just still using the old Milwaukee buffer. Trust me, your clients will appreciate it. So here we go. We're going to check down here. Last little bit left. So you guys notice, like, I'm not really switching to any bigger knockdown. I am using this tight little, this is the sharpest peak tip from Dead Dent Tools. That is a company that sells out of Anson PDR tools. And there we go. Let's see, take a look at it. And it is looking absolutely beautiful. Beautiful car. And we want to make sure that finish is beautiful, along with the dent being completely removed. And there you have it, my friends. There you have it. Very hard aluminum, guys. You ever work on these? This stuff, it doesn't hardly move when you push on it. A little bit of a close-up there, y'all. There you go. Check out a little bit of that natural reflection. There you are, my friends. I appreciate you for coming along on today's video. If you got any questions, just comment down here. And as usual, I'll see you on the next one.